Hi, and welcome to my channel, Sailorette.Plans. My name is Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Really quick, if you are interested in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, but otherwise, let's get started. So, I'm going to be doing a plan with me using Darbi's Surfs Up, Natasha Surfs Up stickers. I am a rep for Darbi, so you can use code JESS20 if you shop. All links will be provided down below. And I'm also going to be using them in combination with Martina's Sticker Company Blooms. Yes, and I'm also pairing it with my dream sheet from Let's Plan with Sarah when I used to rep for her, and that one is called Jess Goes Scuba Diving. So I thought these three companies would pair very nicely to create a surfing kind of spread. And I'm using some layering effects here. I took the wave from Planet Darbi, my doll, the surf girl from Let's Plan with Sarah, and then the surfboard from Planet Darbi again, and decided to do a little layering action. I did wish I would have printed the waves bigger, but I had already printed these out and I didn't want to just waste them, and I wouldn't know when I would use the waves again, so I just decided to work with what I've got. I am also pulling some waves stickers. They're clear sheets from Robin's Planning Nest that I had bought towards the end of last year for Black Friday. I'm also pulling out some circle stickers to create like the circles, like the logo for the Olympics, the hoops. And I actually kind of got that idea from Priya when I watched her plan with me, and I thought it was absolute genius. But as you can tell, these circles are way too big with what I'm working with here. Everything I've printed is kind of like on a smaller scale. Plus I'm also working in a 7x9 planner, so it's not a big or anything. It's equivalent to a classic. So I went ahead and grabbed my Mojo Jojo circles, patterns, or whatever stickers. You can use just 10 if you ever shop from Mojo Jojo to save 10% off. And I think these circles work a little bit better. So since I wanted to recreate what I did on the left, of course I want to do the same thing on the right. I don't know that it was completely necessary kind of looking back on it. I did struggle a lot with the spread, and I think it's probably because I was trying to incorporate so many different elements, and sometimes that happens to me where I just, I'm trying to do the utmost and I just get really stuck. So the spread was actually a little bit of a struggle for me, but I do like how it turned out. I'm not like obsessed with it or anything, but you guys be the judge at the end of this video and you let me know how you think this turned out. I'm also using these boxes that Darbi so kindly gave to me because I am a part of her PR team, and these are the turquoise boxes, and I printed them out just to kind of try them out. I don't typically print boxes out just because I have so many Mojo Jojo sticker books, as well as like so many like Happy Planner sticker books that have boxes in them, and they're just so readily accessible and available to me that I don't like to use my limited supplies to print out boxes. However, I did make the exception for these boxes in particular because they are very shiny. I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but they're like have like the shiny glimmering effect, not that they're actually like physically shiny, you know what I mean? So I thought they were very unique boxes, and I thought it kind of looked like water being reflected, like the sunlight reflecting off the water. So now it's time to pull out these clear stickers, waves from Robin's Planning Nest, and I really love the clear stickers so much for the waves in particular. I wish I was able to get more, but alas, I still have plenty to last me, and I'm so thankful that I have these waves from Planet Darbi that I can use over and over. That's the beauty about having printable stickers, is that you can print them over and over again. And if I wanted to, if I had clear sticker paper, which I do actually, I just never printed on clear sticker paper before, I can go ahead and make clear stickers myself. So that's always an option. You don't always have to print on paper, you guys. You can also buy clear sticker paper and use that. So if you have any recommendations on clear sticker paper, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm a little bit afraid to use it, but just let me know, please. I would so appreciate it. So I'm pulling out this stitch sticker book. Oh my God, you're gonna see my head popping in. I had to get really close, and I didn't really feel like editing myself out of there, so you're gonna get my head in there. But I really love this quote that says, "Loving the journey." And of course, I didn't want to include Stitch in it because this isn't about Stitch this time. So I just wanted the quote in there, and I wanted it to be kind of like framed. And I just thought it was so fitting. I actually did take some surfing lessons with my friend Kate, who is also a sailor and who also has her own YouTube sailing channel. I will have her linked down below, but in her video, she actually featured my husband and I in, and I thought it was so amazing. We are surfing with Sweet Ruka, and Matt is in the background, right over there. I don't know if you could tell. Having such an amazing time. Oh my God. First time surfing ever. We did go take surfing lessons together for the first time, and I was so petrified at first, but then it actually ended up being such a positive and fun experience for me. I did end up having a little bit of a headache afterwards, kind of like during and after, just like so just like getting pounded by waves, and I guess being dehydrated is kind of what caused the headaches. I kind of get like dehydration headaches, if you will. So, but it was so much fun. It was my first time ever taking a surfing lesson for my husband and I absolutely loved our instructor. His name is Manua. I'll also have him linked down below in case you guys are ever in Tahiti. I don't know how long he's actually staying in Tahiti for, but I definitely want to reach out to him another time to take another surfing lesson because it's so fun. But you guys, I was told, Kate told me how physical of an activity it is, but I severely underestimated how physical this surfing activity actually really is. Like, it took everything out of me. Like, you use muscles that you think you never actually need to use. And yeah, I was super sore the next day, so incredibly exhausted by the end of the day. And the lesson was only like almost 3 hours long, and it was so nice, you guys. It was a sunset surf lesson, and I was just like in awe in the ocean, laying on my back, looking and staring at the beautiful sunset. And we literally watched the sun go down below the horizon, and it was just so magical because Tahiti also has like these magnificent mountains in the background, and it just felt so incredibly special and a really great and positive first time surfing experience for me and my husband. So do check out her video if you have a little bit of time. She does such an amazing job at explaining about the history, a little bit about surfing and stuff like that. So give her a check out or check her out rather. So as you can see, I'm kind of like going for a little bit of a border like I had mentioned. I did want to frame the quote, "Loving the journey." So I'm using some of those blooms. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but they were leftover blooms from my Moana spread back in like May, so I just decided to just use them. I mean, do you ever just do that? Do you just use like your leftover stickers and just like randomly use them in a spread, or just it just so happened that they fit together or coordinate good with whatever spread you're working on? Sometimes, actually a lot of times, I do that, especially with my printables. Like as you can see, I've talked about it so many times now, but I've used this wrong sticker album for my printable stickers, as well as like for storing my PET tapes, my wrong PET tapes specifically. And I have limited space on there, so I want to just make sure that I'm using the stickers up as much as possible, which is also really good because in that way I'm like not wasting any stickers or leaving any stickers behind. And I just love that, you know. I love this sticker storage album for so many reasons, but I tend to just use leftover stickers wherever possible, as well as like after writing in the spread, if I have any awkward little spaces, because I'm just so anti leaving white space in my planner for whatever reason. It's okay like if I see others doing it, but for some reason in my planner I just don't like to see it. But anyways, I do go back and use some of those like little bits and pieces that I didn't get to use originally. I use those to kind of like help fill in some of the spread, and it doesn't have to even be particularly the spread that I'm like working on for that week or that I wrote in that week. It's just wherever I can, just throw in some random stickers just to use them up. And it's so funny that I don't really do that so much for like my physical sticker books because they just have a home, right? They just go back right back into that sticker book. But because of the storage album, I want to constantly be using up as much stickers as possible because I need the space, right? I'm constantly cutting up printable stickers, especially for those that I'm repping, and things need to be a little bit more in rotation in my storage sticker album for that reason. So now I'm pulling out my DIY like alpha stickers that I like made a couple years ago, made up primarily of all of the Happy Planner stickers that you get, like all the alphas that you get. So I didn't have enough black letters, which was so disappointing. Instead, I remembered I had this like little, I don't know what you call this, but like little sticker pack from Happy Planner, and it's like the tie-dye, blue tie-dye looking one. And I then decided to use dark blue or navy and black together since I didn't have all black words or letters to spell out. So that's what I did instead. And it took me a little bit of thinking like, oh, what can I do? I didn't really want to use all blue because there was a lot of blue going on this spread already, and I didn't want to add too much color either, so I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit more on the blue side. But since the circles have black in them, I decided to like alternate between blue and black letters. So I'm going ahead and I don't know if you could like tell what I'm trying to spell, but I'm spelling Paris Olympics out, and I kind of want to have it like a little bit of a whimsical effect. So I'm kind of like throwing them on the page, making them look like they just like haphazardly like just landed on the page. Of course they didn't. I just carefully place the stickers down, but I wanted that like whimsical effect, if you will. And then I noticed, well, what am I going to put on the right side? Because Paris Olympics kind of takes up a lot on the left side. So I go back into this like party sticker book from Live Live Posh, and I couldn't find the right size. I was looking for numbers, but the numbers in the sticker book were just too small in comparison to the letters on the left side. So now I decided to take out my Mojo Jojo dated sticker book, the original one in black, and I pick up these clear stickers. I just pick up 20 and then I pick up 24, and I cut them apart and I spell or write down 2024 on the bottom right hand corner just to give it something else, but then I feel like something else is still lacking, so I'll go back into the Live with Posh party sticker book and spell out something else. You will see. And this is what I mean, like I had like that Moana green rock. I don't remember what it was called. Oh my gosh. And I literally watched the movie back in May when I first arrived in French Polynesia. I didn't finish watching all of it. Truth be told, my husband actually finished watching it. I just tend to like fall asleep while watching movies. I don't know why. And I love watching movies, but I just tend to fall asleep. Anyway, so that green little stone I decided to add there. And then going back to the right hand side, I spell surfs up, because I just thought it was so fitting. All right, so now I wasn't really thinking about boxes, but since I was already in that sticker book, I just decided to alternate between Darbi's turquoise boxes and these like cool like tie-dye boxes from Happy Planner. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody from buying boxes or anything, but this is what I mean. Like I feel like the boxes just take up a lot of extra time cutting them up and printing them out when I just could just pull out a sticker book and just take them out. I don't feel the same about like decorative stickers, because decorative stickers are always unique, especially if they're hand drawn. Like all of these stickers that I'm using, with the exception of those from Robin's Planning Nest, are actually hand drawn. So like, you know, Aime from Martinez Sticker Company, her husband Francisco hand draws these blooms and colors them and everything. So I love repping for companies and using stickers from companies that hand draw their stuff. I really prefer hand drawn art over AI. I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed that Live with Posh and a lot of other sticker companies, not to like put anyone on blast or anything, but just it's become like the new norm. So many sticker companies are using AI, and I just wish that if they were going to use AI art, that they would just be a little bit more forthcoming and straightforward and say where the art is coming from. Like I know specifically Aime has used AI art in the past, or just art from other artists, and she fully puts out that disclaimer and says where her stickers are from, like which artist it's from. And I absolutely love that. Like I feel like that people have the right to know where this art is coming from. So that was kind of a little bit of a tangent that I did not mean to like go on. But I'm cutting up the boxes and pairing them with the Happy Planner. And I normally pair more than two different kinds of boxes, but I did not want to take away from the colors of the hoops of the Olympics logo. So I just kept it kind of monochromatic, like I think I've mentioned already. And yeah, I know that I use a lot of decorative space, but also I have a lot of writing space, with the exception on the right hand side where it says, the quote says, loving the journey. I still have plenty of space. And also, for example, if I run out of space, let's say on Friday, July, or rather August 2nd, there's not a lot of space. I really only have like those two like boxes at the bottom, and the wave kind of takes up a lot of space. I will go into the sidebar to write whatever happened on Friday if necessary, right? Because sometimes I don't have like a lot of things going on. Now, this is my memory keeping planner, so I write down everything that I do. I am trying to like not be like that and write every little thing that we did that day, because it's a lot and it's a lot of pressure, and I really, really struggle keeping up with this planner because I just feel like it's super, super high maintenance. So I am cutting back on that. I have filmed a few back planning plan with me's. So I think I'm pretty sure those are going to be coming up next. Quite a bit of them are coming up next, just so you know. But yeah, you guys, I decided to use up all of the stickers as much as possible, so I added a little bit of these deco stickers, and that's it, you guys. That sums up this plan with me. So if you enjoyed it, pretty please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the big red subscribe button. It is free after all, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bon voyage.